sectors follow. I give way to the honourable gentleman.
Liddell-Grainger.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I hear what the Minister's saying, make a very powerful point, but I'd just like to make the point about Exmoor. We have a national park who stops everything happening. We need to get the national parks under control. They will not allow farm shops. They will not allow development. When you're a sheep farmer on Exmoor, you have enough trouble as it is without being told you can't do holiday cottages, you can't set up farm shops, and you're not allowed to go for planning. Could we please make exception for the national parks so they can join the real world?
I thank the honourable gentleman for that intervention. Living in a national park as well in mid-Wales, I understand his frustrations entirely. Of course, that will be a matter for DLUC and DEFRA ministers, but I know the minister will have heard his point. Yes, briefly, of course.
Thank you so much. My honourable friend was right. Somerset started this, and the intimidation was appalling at the time, as you're well aware, to myself and many, many others, but we weathered it. I would urge the Minister and members across this House, it worked because farmers led it. Farmers were absolutely determined to do it. Having survived the foot and mouth as I became MP, and then go into TB, farmers are responsible. They understand the countryside, they understand what they're doing, and I would urge all members of this House, where TB and other things are concerned, please give the farmers the benefit of the doubt. They look after the land, they manage it well.
I couldn't have put it better myself, Mr. Deputy Speaker.
Much indeed. The Shadow Minister is making some interesting points, but I would say that I've had probably more flooding than anybody in this House with the levels. One of the biggest challenges we face is the intransigence of the Environment Agency and Natural England. They are quite impossible. The Honourable Member is making some powerful points, but one of the reasons we're finding it difficult to build up the defences, difficult to clear out the reams, ditches, difficult to maintain the Clyst, the dams, is because they will not give way on making every single thing impossible. I have been waiting for a barrage in Bridgewater since 2014. We really must break this logjam, and if I would say gently to the Shadow Minister, please, if you can help do it, we're all on your side.
Well, I'm very grateful to the honourable gentleman for his intervention, and he makes a very important point about the experience of flooding in his part of the country.